Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one, so today it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details. So this printer has become the quiet workhorse in my home office, and honestly it's spoiled me a bit in how low drama it is. 3 years in, I wish refrigerators and dishwashers were built like this thing. All I ever do is change paper, and nothing has gone wrong, no misfeeds, no jams, and the print is still clear and consistent. I'm living a charmed life with this one. I use this thing a lot in the first year, intermittently as needed, and I've found it wakes up, tunes in, and prints every single time. If I've left it idle to save electricity, it still powers on and gets the job done without drama. Poppies stay sharp, and oddly enough, I've warmed up to printers again. My wife isn't afraid to talk about them anymore. It's not that I expected perfection, but it keeps doing what I bought it for without me worrying about what to do if it won't. In that sense, it's become a bit of a reliable baseline in a world where technology can be unpredictable. The setup story is a chapter of its own. I did call support once, and yes, the wait was long, an hour or so, before a very patient woman named Tawandia walked me through everything. We updated firmware, tweaked sleep settings, set up copying and scanning, and got the email and Windows drivers sorted, plus Mopria for Android. After about 2 hours and 40 minutes, the darn thing actually worked consistently. My wife left the room for coffee with the dog and came back to a happier camper. The experience reminded me that this is a feature-packed machine, but not in a flashy, we're all you'll ever need way, in a practical, usable one. This printer has more settings than the US Army mess hall, but you don't need to touch most of them for everyday use. If you do want to tinker, it's there, and the web interface is powerful even if the navigation feels a little scattered, and documentation somewhat scattered as well. The bottom line is that with a bit of patience or a call to support, you can tailor it to your workflow, scan to PC, print copy, and even scan to email. Just a heads up about encrypted email, I ran into hiccups with one provider due to TLS cert stuff, and one workaround was using a different email service with an app password. It's not a deal breaker, just something to anticipate if you're particular about security settings. Print quality is excellent for a monochrome laser, crisp text, clean lines, and the speed is undeniable. Scanning is fast with duplex multi-page scanning that drops neatly into a PDF. It's quiet, especially in sleep mode, which is a nice contrast to some competitors. One more practical note, the included cartridge isn't a throwaway starter, it's a full-featured 3,100-page cartridge, which means you're getting more value out of the box than you might expect. And yes, the printer is sleek and modern in appearance, a far cry from some bulkier office machines. In short, this printer is surprisingly good at being reliable, fast and capable even if you're chasing a perfect color print. If you want a dependable monochrome workhorse with robust features and respectable cost per page, this is definitely worth considering. So that wraps up the review. I appreciate you watching, and if you want to take a closer look, I've added the product link in the description. You might also find some current deals there. Take care.